Hey there, short-term rental owners and future hosts. If you're planning to list your property in Denver, there are important rules you need to follow to stay legal and avoid hefty fines. First, let's define a short-term rental. In Denver, a short-term rental is when you rent out your home for less than 30 consecutive days. Let's talk about who is eligible to own a short-term rental in Denver. Only individuals, not businesses, can apply. The host must live on the property for more than half the year, as second homes, investment properties, and mobile homes do not qualify. You must live in the home as your primary residence. That means you sleep here, receive mail here, and list it as your main address on your tax returns. No commercial signs or advertisements is allowed outside the STR, and the house must follow Denver's building form standards. Before listing your home, you must apply for an annual business short-term rental license through Denver's online licensing portal. You need documents such as proof of primary residence, ID, tax documents, voter registration, proof of ownership or permission from landlord, a free lodger's tax license, and a signed affidavit stating your info is true. The application fee is $50. The permit fee is $100. You are also required to renew the lodger tax license every 2 years. Once you get your STR license, you must display your license number on all your listings on Airbnb, Vrbo, and other rental platforms, social media posts, and your personal rental website. Your property must have functioning smoke, carbon monoxide detectors, and fire extinguishers in key areas. Bedrooms must have an emergency escape window or door. HVAC and electrical systems must meet safety standards, and there must be no structural changes that violate zoning laws. Make sure your guests follow quiet hours to avoid complaints from neighbors. No parties or large gatherings allowed. Guests must follow parking rules. You need a minimum of $1 million in liability insurance for your STR. This can come from your hosting platform, like Airbnb's coverage, or you can get private STR insurance for extra protection. If you have an accessory dwelling unit like a basement apartment or backyard cottage, you can rent it as long as your main house is your primary residence. However, if you live in a duplex, you cannot rent the other unit as a short-term rental, as each unit is considered a separate home under Denver's laws. Taxes are a big part of compliance. Denver requires STR hosts to collect and remit lodger's tax just like hotels do. Airbnb might collect it for you, but if not, it's your responsibility. You are also required to pay a $4 occupational privilege tax per month. You are also required to pay a business personal property tax based on your rental property's assets. If you fail to follow Denver's STR laws, you could face hefty fines, revocation of your STR license, and legal action from the city. If you need assistance with license registration and tax payments, the Lodge Compliance team is your best option.